could be us.
So back to what I was saying.
Could be us.
Yo, what's poppin', my people? It's your boy Crix the Great, back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 4 video. And in today's video, we're going to be using Shavkat Rakhmonov here in UFC 4's welterweight division. And in this first fight, we're going to be taking on a Jorge Masvidal player. Now, the reason for me making this video is because Shavkat does have a fight up against Jeff Neal at UFC 285 this coming Saturday. And in my opinion, it's a dark horse for fight of the night just because of the two men that are taking place. Shavkat is an elite level fighter, man, and this dude can do it all. He's 16-0. He has 8 wins by knockout and 8 wins by submission. So this guy is a multifaceted finisher, man. If you take him down, he's gonna submit you. If you stand on the feet, he's just as good there and might put you to sleep. I'm not gonna cap. But his opponent Jeff Neal is also very, very good, especially after what he did to Vicente Lique, coming off a KO of Vicente, who's a very, very tough fighter in the UFC. So it's going to make for a really, really crazy ass fight. So let me know in the comment section who you guys are predicting to win this fight, man, because it's a very, very close one. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if both of these men get fight of the night and get that extra 50 G's, baby. But here we're taking on Jorge Masvidal, and we did get a rock already. So you see I'm using the nice footwork of Shavkat. I'm not trying to stay in and just box with Jorge as we get a nice clean rock off the clean two-piece that we did land. Nice front kick that barely missed his chin. So we go back down to the leg kick just to try to get him confused a little bit. Just taking our time. He's popping off them knees, so we retreat. Nice switch kick to the body by my opponent right there. He almost landed a three-piece, so we got to be careful. We're popping out the jabs, letting him slip off, cracking with the clean three-piece. Drop him right there, and then get the clean KO with Shavkat in the first fight. And I'm telling you, Shavkat on the feet is a real big problem, yo. He's a really, really big problem. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the second fight that I have for you guys. Now, here we are, guys. We are going up against Gilbert Burns. And this guy's, even though it says he's in Division 15, I fought this guy, I believe, on an alt before, and he's also a really, really good fighter. So we got to be careful with guys like this because they have nothing to lose when they go up against elite level fighters, man. So here, we're still taking our time. We don't want to be standing inside the pocket with Gilbert Burns either, just because Gilbert hits like a damn truck, ladies and gentlemen. Like a damn truck, especially after his update after the Hamzat fight, man. He was better. He's better now than he was before that, which is saying a lot because he's always been a top 3 fighter in the welterweight division. You see a lot of people use him on rank. So we're trying to circle off, crack him with a good three-piece, working on that leg health, because the one thing that Gilbert Burns doesn't have is a very good switch stance. He does not have very good switch stance stat. So we're just trying to space it out, taking our time. And the one thing that I do like about Shavkat too is he's very, very lanky. He has a long reach, very tall for the weight class, has good grappling, but has good grappling defense as well. So we're just taking our time, hit him with a good three-piece right there. And notice how we're getting in and out of the pocket. So if you guys are going to be using guys like Shavkat, Leon Edwards, or anybody that's a tall, lanky striker, you should not be wanting to stay in the pocket unless you know your opponent's head health is low. So that's what we're doing. Just trying to take our time. Still chopping at that leg. He's trying to answer back. Nice check right there by him. Nice slip straight by us as he tried to return. And I noticed that he's throwing that uppercut too, so we got to be aware that if we're trying to go down to the body, so we mix in a body punch as the last strike of our combination. And that's a little tip for those of you guys that are newer to the game too. If somebody is looking for you to go to the body, you need to start mixing body shots in either at the beginning of your combinations or at the end of your combinations, just to be able to get that body work in. You don't want to step away from not going to the body just because your opponents are anticipating it, because then you start becoming a headhunter, and that's not good. We're still taking our time. He's still popping out that jab, but now this is not where we want to be, so we immediately try to circle off. And he actually made a mistake by just backing up and letting me get off the fence. If I was him, I would have really just been pressing me up against the fence and then trying to unload with the powerful combinations that Gilbert does have. But we'll take it. Double jabbing to close the distance. Throwing out that head kick just to let him know, you know what, we're not just going to the legs. Just taking our time. So double body hooks into a lead hook. Lands. Jab uppercut lands again. And now we're pressing him up against the fence. Landing some nice clean shots. Oh, he ducks right under the slip straight. Goes for double body hooks. Nice work. Pop out the jab to interrupt him from that uppercut he tried to throw. Hit him with a nice clean switch kick. Miss on the head kick. And he lands one after the bell, but it is what it is. Clean, solid first round from us there. We did get a rock, I believe, in that first round, which is very, very good. So we're fighting at a really good pace against Gilbert Burns. Our stamina's looking good as well. We just need to watch out for that right leg health and try to do a little bit of a better job setting up the leg kicks, because we don't want to let him check any more of these, because the more he checks, the lower and lower that head health is gonna, or that leg health is gonna get. I'm sorry. So we're just staying patient, not trying to rush anything, trying to get him to make a mistake, but he's doing a good job of staying just as patient as we are. But something's got to break. I know if we get up in these rounds and he starts to feel the pressure a little bit, he's gonna probably make a mistake, and then that's when we're gonna be able to get him out of there. So we're just playing footsies. Catch the kick. Gonna try to press him up against the cage right here, and we do so successfully. Unload on the two-punch combination right there. Hit the nice calf kick as we retreat. Nice calf kick by him in return right there. Then a nice, beautiful head kick as he put us kind of in a 50-50 spot. So now he's keeping the pressure on a little bit. We're backing him up with the jabs. Crack a jab out as he hit us with a good calf kick. And there's another check, and that's what I was saying at the beginning of the round. We didn't want to happen, because then this happens right there. We did get rocked, but we answered back with a clean four-piece right there. Hurt him, backing him up, trying to get him up against the fence, unloading on combinations, but he's answering right back into the pocket like Gilbert Burns is prone to do in real life. Catch him with a good knee. He shoots for a takedown. We deny that thing again. Gonna try to circle him back off into the cage, and we do so successfully. And that stamina's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It's not looking good. So here we're just putting the pressure on him. Still just using the jab. Staying in his face, catch him with a good jab uppercut, but he did land the more damaging strike with that hook at the end. So we just got to be aware of the timing of what we're doing. But we catch him right there with a beautiful front kick, double body hooks, and then he threw an uppercut as we were going down to the body. Very, very tricky stuff. And he shoots for a takedown, and we're on the takedown denials. We do not want to be on the ground with somebody as skilled as Gilbert Burns. So we're applying pressure. Hit him with a good jab uppercut. Catch him with another beautifully timed front kick again for the second rock. Hurting him. He's trying to get out of the corner, but we're trying to keep that jab in his face just to keep him preoccupied. He misses on the slip straight. We re-engage. We're trying to stay long when we can with Shavkat, just because, like I said, he does have that reach. Making him pay right there with a nice, beautifully timed straight. Miss on the head kick. Feint the jab. Hit the calf kick right there. Nice body kick as he was moving off by my opponent. Hits a nice switch kick as he entered in the pocket. So at this point, we're just trying not to get hit with anything too damaging. And it's going to be the end of the second round. Now, he did do a better job in the second round of landing some heavy, heavy shots. Got us to get a leg health rock off of a nice, beautiful check kick. But then we did a lot of damage and came back in the latter half of that second round. So we're going to try to keep that momentum heading into this third round and potentially be looking for a finish now. Our stamina is high enough to where we can get a finish here in this third round if it presents itself, but we're not going to be rushing it. So here we're applying a little bit more pressure, playing a little bit of footsies, but I'm going to be trying to put a lot more pressure on him here in this third round. And he shoots for another single leg. We deny that thing. He actually went for an ankle pick, which is technically a single leg. So misses on the overhand, so we engage, go down to the body, then back up to the head. Catch him with a good jab uppercut as he loaded up on an overhand. hurt him, have him up against the cage right here. We're going to let him go down to the body, then back up to the head, getting him in all sorts of trouble right here. But he's launching him uppercuts, and one of those things landed real lucky. He was just throwing for dear life right there, and we were trying to go down to the body. So he got his rock back, and it lowered our chin health considerably, and luckily he didn't hit anything off that little pull counter that he did time out right there. But we got to risk it for the biscuit, you feel me, if we're going to get a finish. And he's still shooting, which lets me know that he doesn't feel comfortable. So it's kill or be killed with Shavkat here against Gilbert. Trying to throw out that front kick again. Catch him with a clean two-piece, hurt him. Nice two-piece right there, rocks him again. Now we're going for the finish right here with Shavkat. He's able to defend a little bit, and he's going to be able to survive right there with Gilbert. And we want no piece of Gilbert on the ground. He immediately shoots for a single leg, but we deny that thing right there. Land some good knees to the body. Pressing him up against the fence because this is where we want him to be at. Time out, a beautifully timed front kick, and is that going to be it? We get him in the ground and pound scenario right here, going with the nice ground and pound strikes, and we're able to get the job done with Shavkat right there off a beautifully timed front kick. And that had been landing all fight long. But much respect to that guy. It was a great fight. And that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button if you're new, as well as slap that like button. I do post UFC 4 content on this channel daily, as well as I do post Undisputed channel or content on this channel as well. So make sure if any combat sports game interests you, to slap that subscribe button. And let me know in the comment section who you guys think is going to win between Shavkat and Jeff Neal this Saturday, and how they are going to do it. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next one.